Viewers, welcome back to another highly anticipated episode of Decline MTB News. I'm your boy Griz, bringing you this shit for cheaper than a guy who's not working does, collecting unemployment. But someone's got to set the record straight because all these internet forum and comment boards are toxic and misleading. So let's talk about World Cup Downhill Round 2 from Val di Sole, Italy. Woo! It's getting hot in here because the Athertons are in fuego, on fire, proving a point that all you need to get the job done in World Cup Downhill is a single pivot. Rachel is fit, healthy, and seemingly untouchable, and that is the story in Women's World Cup DH right now. But let's talk about G. G's onto something here. Let's be honest. I know over 1 million of you have seen the video of G getting chased by a falcon with a stake strapped to his back. Well, obviously, that's what it takes to get your groove back. If it worked for Ricky Bobby, why wouldn't it work for you? If you're a World Cup downhiller and you're getting dusted right now, you're training wrong. You're not training with a Bengal tiger or a lion or a cheetah or a pit bull frothing from the mouth while you're doing sprints. Whatever you got, man, you got to get yourself a predator and make friends with it. If you're not training with predators, you're off the back, obviously. You're fighting for second place. On a more real note, there were some scary crashes in Val di Sole. Andrew Neethling had 2 near-death experiences and he sat out his final run. Smart call, health comes first. 19-year-old Brit Lewis Buchanan took himself out, broke his leg. And then Atherton Racing's junior Taylor Vernon had the scariest crash. Luckily he rolled out unscathed, but he tucked and rolled, tomahawked in some stuff that you pretty much want to keep your body off of. And his first words were, he screamed, "My back, my back." My God, dude, we're all happy that you're alive and not in a wheelchair. Take it from me, you don't want to go there. Even the big guns were going down in the finals. Danny Hart came down and was behind at split 1 in an effort to make up his time. He weeded it by split 2. Sam Hill came down. He was up at split 1 and weeded it by split 2. Not having the best of his days. And then finally, Bulldog, Brooke McDonald, well, he bulldogged his way into the ground. Luckily, both Danny, Sam, and Brooke are all healthy and live to ride another day. On a more positive note, Steve Smith is riding strong. He's riding clean and consistent. Canada has got a shot at an overall this year. And Greg Menard came down as the oldest man in the top 3. Aaron Gwynn came down looking like the safest rider coming down the hill with the exception of a few mistakes. He found himself back at pace in 6th, right behind his teammate Troy Brosnan, who's showing signs of maturity. Racing in the new junior category is tight. Top 3 finishers this weekend were within fractions of a second of each other. Taking the win was Australia's Dean Lucas. Second place was Great Britain's Phil Atwell. For the US of A, and third was Lucas Shaw. Lucas Shaw's too young to represent America at Worlds in 11 weeks, but back in 20th place was the second strongest American finisher, San Diego's Luca Cometti. And now we get a 5-week break from World Cup downhill action. Meanwhile, at home, Snow Summit has opened its slopes to mountain bikes every day of the week, including weekends. Let's send it on over to Decline MTB News correspondent Cody Johnson for a live weather report from Snow Summit. Cody, over to you.
Thanks for sending it over, Griz. Like you said, we're at Snow Summit. It's hot as hell, dusty as hell, rough as hell, but my black ass wouldn't have it any other way. Back to you, Griz.
Thanks, Cody. That'll be the news for now. We'll be at China Peaks this weekend for the Pro GRT round, and before we go, I want to give a shout out to coconut oil. You can cook with it, you can moisturize with it, you can do just about anything with it. For Decline MTB News, I'm Griz. See you next Monday.